happened now, immediately they got to understand that this justice for Mohbad is not play. What they've done now is to consult Pennsylvania in United States of America, consult the hospital or the lab, whatsoever they call it. They've asked them, what is the duration? And that is what they are doing now. And I can tell you for free now, the government, Lagos State government, they can see now that they cannot throw everything under the carpets now. And I can tell you that the Lagos State government, they know now that, well, this time around, we want to cover those who commit this atrocity. But now our hand is clean now. That is the game they are playing now. That, okay, we are going to take our hands off. You that you commit this crime, go and face it. Despite the fact that you are a friend to us. But now, the way the case is going now is a global case. We will set ourselves free. That is the game they are playing now. That one's for that side. And I think Vegetable did ask question about why can't Mohbad father go ahead and have a private autopsy and toxicology. I think we will just repeat this. Baba Mohbad said it on TVC during that interview that we will demand for our own private autopsy and toxicology. Even so, during the live stream of Berekete,
I've been waiting for this.
Said it clearly.
I've been waiting for this.
We will do our own private autopsy and toxicology.
Andy, I support you. Private autopsy and everything is very necessary.
He made it clear, Berekete. Ordinary President Ahmed, he made it clear. Please, I will advise everybody to go back to go and look that video. And we should not forget, if Berekete can leave his business behind and left his family behind, all the way from Abuja, and travel out from Abuja for 6 days to stay in Lagos, that tells you alone that this man really want the justice. He will get down to the roots of the justice. He even commit his life during the live stream on the studio that if he turn against justice for Mohbad, this 2024, may God take my soul away. And I pray of us.
Andy, I'm really sorry to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. So I know he said that they would do their own private autopsy. My question was, one, would they still need to have permission from the government? And two, do they have to wait for the government process to finish until they can do their own autopsy? Is the time frame and the access is what I'm asking.
Thank you. The answer to your question is capital no.
Okay.
The answer I'm giving to you is capital no. Once we're ready to go for it, we will go for it. And don't forget, this is not 80s. This is not 70s. This is not 50. Every blessed day, technology and science develop and grow fastly. What we cannot be able to achieve 20 years ago, maybe it can take us 2 weeks. I can tell you for free that we can achieve within 24 hours.
Exactly.
That is the point. We are doing our own autopsy, private autopsy and toxicology.
Supported.
This is not about what
toxicology is needed.
Being said on a live stream. But me, I'm confirming to you now. You understand me? And another question you did ask is about the DNA, the paternity of the innocent child. Am I correct, Vegetable?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, by this time of next week, that one is done already. That one will be done by this time of next week. And this is the point that I want to bring out. From the opposition camp, the injustice camp, they have been saying it for the past 2 days now that they want a court order so that the issue of the DNA should be processed. They are not the one. Let me tell you the secret. They've had the snakes of what we are doing. That is why you see them calling for court order. It's not that they are happy about calling out for court order, but they realize what we are doing. They just want to be defensive, that it is them they call for court order. They sniff what we are doing. That is why you see some of them now calling for court order. But by this time of next week, the court order will be served. You understand me? That paternity of that innocent child is a key to what killed Mohbad. Is the actual key that is going to unlock many questions to what killed Mohbad. Autopsy, to me, this is my school of thought. Autopsy is a secondary. But you see that paternity of that innocent child, it will be the key to unlock many questions that we are asking.
We'd be thinking.
And I can tell you, once that one comes out, 99.9% is coming out with negative.
Right on. Supported.
Then, the question we have been asking, could you be the motive why Mohbad was killed? And that would be the motive why Mohbad was killed. And let me just go back a little bit regarding to the issue Madam Ola said. Maybe the Lagos State are sitting on that case. Partially, I would say partially they are sitting on it, and there is a motive behind it. There's a motive, but they are not the one that killed Mohbad. But there is another motive why they are sitting on it. And the reason why they are sitting on it is this.
Right on.
Not only Wunmi will go down, a lot of people will go down with it.
I said it before. Many people are involved in this case.
And note, whenever Wunmi comes out, Wunmi will say, if she should talk, they will stone Joseph Oloba to death. Trust me, it's indirectly. Refers indirectly. It's not about Joseph Oloba. But she's referring to a collective people. Collective people. She's referring to a collective people.
Are you speaking for my client now?
Now, sorry, York. I'm not speaking for your client, but I'm saying what I know. I'm sorry, York Daddy, because I believe that I'm still coming back to your honorable court, and I don't want you to find me guilty. But if you want me to mute my mic, I will mute my mic.
You are doing well, my brother. Carry on.
All right.
Thank you, my lord.
All right, no problem.
Now,
All right,
like I said, it's very simple. You see, those whom you think that is defending Wunmi, it's not Wunmi they are defending. It's not about Wunmi.
They are disgracing themselves.
It's not about Wunmi. It's those who are there sitting down on the case.
Right on.
But who penetrates the atrocity? That person, she's in that house. There's a lot that is happening. We are only talking about the issue of that innocent child, but there's more to it. That is just the head. There's a lot of branches.
Right on. I said it from the beginning. I said it. That Wunmi have a lot of people.
Put that one aside.
Wunmi have a lot of people backing her up. Big men, politicians, celebrities.
Is what killed Mohbad. And secondly, we are demanding for the paternity of that innocent child. Now, once that one is done, We will go to another one. That is secondary. The secondary. And another point is this. We all heard the younger sister of Mama Mohbad.
Yes. A recent
back-to-back video now. The blood of Mohbad is crying from the ground.
Right down.
The blood of Mohbad is crying seriously. That is why sometimes it's not good for us to judge quick. You see that younger sister of Mama Mohbad. This is my school of thought now. I think she's now getting the light. What might have happened or what happened
to Mohbad.
That is why the woman now came out and said, the money you guys are spending is a blood money. And if Mama Wunmi can go underground, Mama Wunmi Olajumoke can go underground and abuse this woman, it tells you that Mama Wunmi know what happened.
To Mohbad.
She knows what happened.
She knows. She knows 90%.
They don't want the whole world to hear the voice of this Mama Mohbad's younger sister. They have been bullying her underground. And this woman now came out. And the woman said, she cannot be bullied. You can't stop me. You have been reporting my account. And we shouldn't forget, this is the woman that came out the first month when Mohbad was killed. That, Wunmi, do you want to tell us that the blood Joseph Oloba saw, this is... And
Mr. Andy, good morning. Can I please ask you a quick question? Quick one. Please, you said the Olajumoke, is that Wunmi's mom?
Yes, please.
Olajumoke, and what's the last name?
I don't know.
Okay.
But if you listen to that video very well.
Yeah, I know she was mentioning the name Olajumoke. I don't know. I thought maybe it's one of the bloggers or maybe Wunmi's friends or something. I didn't know that is the Wunmi's mom's name. Okay. Thank you for that info. Thank you. Olajumoke, I don't think she's Adebanjo because JK said Adebanjo. I don't think so because that's another father. You know, Wunmi's mom has 3 or 4 husbands, so I don't know whose last name she's using for now. But thank you, and sorry to interrupt your thought process.
That's fine.
So I said it's not sure as well.
If you listen very well, you can listen to it 4 times, 5 times. You will definitely know that Fola Shade, a younger sister to Mama Mohbad, she's referring to Mama Wunmi. Because I have listened over and over and over and over. You understand? But the point is this. Like I said, why are they not coming out to fight for their daughter? One way or the other, Mama Mohbad, she came out. She's inside of Wunmi. If Mama Mohbad can be in supportive of Wunmi, what about Wunmi's parents? Why are they not coming out to be in support of their daughter? Something is happening. Something is fishy. Something is happening. Something is fishy. And we should not be too much bothered because we are on the right lane for this justice for Mohbad.
Mr. Andy, sorry, let me come in, Mr. Andy. You were actually going to talk about Wunmi's, the sister, Mohbad's mother's younger sister. You were on that line. You were talking along that line. Maybe you can bring your thought back. Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Come again, please.
Before Madam Harris asked the question, you were actually talking about Mama Mohbad's younger sister, the video. You were talking along that line. Maybe you still want to continue along that line. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Yes. And now, if we see, that is why it's not quick. It's not good to be quick to judge people. Because when she came out and made that statement in the first month when Mohbad was killed, and all of a sudden, she just silent throughout. And some people now came for her and they said she has collected money. I don't know if that is true or false. But what we can appreciate in her right now is that she's standing for justice. She is standing for justice because we can see back-to-back video that she has made now. You understand me? And indirectly or direct, let me say indirectly, she made mention that, oh, we are not saying that Wunmi is not our wife. We are not saying that Leanne is not our son, grandson. What you need to do, DNA, let them do the DNA. So that we can prove to the whole world. It's simple. I think she echoed that thought from Oloba. She echoed that thought from Joseph Oloba. Up to now, Joseph Oloba has never denied that young chap. And now, some people will come, for majority of us, that we are seeking for justice. They will say that we've convicted Wunmi in our mind, in our brain. Yes, yeah, it could be. And the reason is this. Why are you not coming out over 5 months to tell the whole world what happens to your partner?
Okay.
Wunmi? If you don't have stain in your hand, why is it so difficult for you not to come out, but you can go through social media? Another point that I want to bring out here, I will use it again. We should stop judging people quick. That is Femi Falana. I want to come. From the beginning, I personally, I believe it's 50-50. But now, the way things is going, I don't think Femi Falana is fully aligned with Wunmi. That is my own school of thought. The way things is going, I don't believe in that. That he is the one that is standing for Wunmi. He is not the one. He is not the one. Please, let's refrain from judging people quick. We will have the justice that we are asking for. Sometime, maybe, I don't know, maybe because I'm privileged to some little information, maybe that's why when I talk sometimes, or I will just laugh that we're close to the justice. I don't know. And those who are eager to know where we are heading to, I can't blame them. The reason is because maybe they are less privileged to have this little information. I can't blame them. You understand? And please, let's just continue. Let's just continue to seek for justice for Mohbad. And those who said we've convicted Wunmi in our mind, in our hearts, in our analysis, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, because all finger is pointing to her in the last 72 hours. And if you cannot come out and tell us, but you only go to social media that satisfy your conscience, you understand me? Well, if they are saying that we've convicted her, that is fine. But we need to remind them, we are not the judge. We are not the person that is going to convict her. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everybody.
Wow, it's amazing. Thank you so much. You know, I always say it here, And not just here, I always say it everywhere I go to, that listening to Mr. Andy is always very, very amazing. Listening to him is it's always interesting, and whenever you listen to him, you have something to pick from his wisdom. You have certain information, certain answers to some of the questions that you have, in your heart, that concerning justice for Mohbad. He has spoken for more than 10 minutes if I'm right now, and he has given us out so many things and so many informations that is quite that is needed to encourage us not to give up as it concerns justice for Mohbad. I'm sorry, I'm changing my position. The cold is kind of much, but I don't want too much noise. So thank you so much, Mr. Andy. Thank you for your submission, and I know that God in heaven will and by himself will replenish you and will reward you accordingly, because I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, just like so many of us, that we have never even set our eyes on Mr. Aloba, or we have never even set our eyes on Mohbad before. Mr. Andy is one of those people, is one of us. We have never, but we are fighting. We are fighting, we are standing genuinely for justice for Mohbad. So many times people have abused him, so many times people have bullied him and all manner of things, but at the end of the day, this man is still standing strong. This man is still saying, we're gonna get it. And thank you so much for standing for justice. Thank you so much for speaking the truth always, and thank you so much for always being there. Whenever we call on you, you are always there, just like every other person, most especially in the comment section. Amazing people in the comment section. I always appreciate you all. Thank you. Mr. Andy has said so many things, starting from the autopsy to the DNA to Mohbad's mother's sister and several other things. I was thinking I'm still gonna play the audio for us. I'm gonna play the 3 audios from the Mohbad sister, mom's sister. I'll play the 3 audios, the one that she released the very first month, I think, that Mohbad was up, the one that she released some couple of days ago, and the one she released yesterday. The 3 of them, I'm gonna play them, but I wouldn't want to waste too much of our time here. I'll play the 3 of them all so that we'll understand. People were asking a question because I posted the video, and some people were like, why would this woman, people have different thoughts. People were like, she should have just called Mohbad mom and actually talk with Mohbad mom, or advise her in the camera. And I was like, well, number one, probably she has done so. Number two, this woman has been bullied on the internet. This woman was bullied on the internet. People thought, Mr. Arifa, thank you so much, Mr. Arifa. I really appreciate your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the building Mr. Arifa. You all know him, you all love him. He's a man of his word. He's a man that's standing strong for justice for Mohbad. Ladies and gentlemen, let me appreciate the presence of Mr. Arifa on this platform. He's one of the hosts, amazing hosts. Please make sure you follow him so that whenever he's online, you can get a notification. And he's a man of wisdom that whenever he speaks, he just speaks something out of all from his submission, at least concerning justice for Mohbad. And if you still have a birthday gift for him, why not? You can actually go to his page and appreciate him. So concerning the Mohbad's mom, the sister, people were like, yeah, why did she come outside? She should have just called the woman and just advised her. I said, well, maybe she has actually done that. And the second thing is that this woman was bullied on the internet. People were talking about her, people were abusing her. So if she wants to actually, say something, she needs to tell the general public, hello, this is my position concerning justice for Mohbad. I am this, I am that, because the public, this is now a public thing, and everybody wants an answer, not because we are the biological family of Mohbad, but because we are concerned citizens, but because we share of the pain of the Aloba family, because we don't want the same thing to happen. We are now a member of the Aloba family by whatever means possible. So people bashing, abusing the woman, I want to say, yeah, you should try and understand the Mohbad's sister, Mohbad's mom's sister, the reason why she needed to release the video on the internet. So thank you so much. Without wasting too much of our time, JK International, Adama, I'm supposed to come to you, but hold on for me. Mr. Lady, my brother, thank you. But let me quickly go to JK International. JK International, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? How is work? Okay, JK. Okay, let me quickly go to Adama. Adama, are you there? Adama, are you there? Adama, are you there? Okay, I think Adama is kind of busy now. Oh, okay, thank you. While we wait for Adama and JK International, we have Delightful Aris in here. Delightful Aris Justice for Mobile. September 12, 2023, up till today, 5 months gone, nothing is done. But at least in some couple of weeks now, since Brekete family picked up the issue, we've been able to make some kind of progress, putting a call through to the Commissioner of Information and the Minister of Information present, and the kind of answers that were given by the Commissioner of Police. So people have actually been suggesting private autopsy and private toxicology. When are we going to have the DNA and this? Though Mr. Andy has given some answers to some of these things, but answers differ, and we have different opinions. Delightful Aris, what do you have to say about all of this that thank you so much, Delightful Aris.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I greet you according to your time zone. Everything you have said is a mouthful. It's a lot to chew at once. But I think Andy spoke volume. I only have one or two questions and one or two additions to this. Number one is, Mr. Andy, I think Vegetable asked the question, why can't we do our own autopsy concurrently? Now that we have forced the government to finally send our sample, and they told us that it's going to be 10 weeks. So let's assume it takes 10 weeks to run the sample. It's not going to be smart for us to wait for that 10 weeks to come before we do our own. So I think we should start the ball. Let's keep the ball rolling. We can do our own. Even right there in Nigeria, they do autopsy and toxicology in Nigeria. We can have ours started. Mr. Andy, is he still there?
I'm just waiting. Okay, you want me to respond?
Please do.
Okay, the last time that we had a meeting, it was on Wednesday, and this is part of what we discussed with the legal team of Joseph Oloba, and we all agree that we are going to do our own autopsy, but all these things, it need to be processed. Later today, we are going to conjure together as well to have the reply from the legal team. That's what I'm going to say for now.
Okay, because it's good. I think the scripture says redeeming the time. We don't have to wait for 10 weeks. Then it's not favorable. And then we want to do our own. That would be a waste of time. We can actually take advantage of these 10 weeks. And I want to assume that also apply to the DNA, right, Mr. Andy?
That one is set already. The paternity of the boy. Are you referring to that one?
Yeah, DNA, yes.
That one is set already. That one is set. No going back for that.
All right, good. Good.
Mrs. Aris, pardon me, I will need to come in at this junction. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how we do it on this platform. Please, let's be respectful. We are good people. We are people. We are civil people. Let's be respectful in our comment. Thank you so much. I know you love me, and I love every one of you too. I want to make this request humbly. Thank you so much. Let's be respectful in our comment. Thank you so much. I see you, Delightful Aris. You can continue. Thank you so much.
Okay. So that is good, and that is nice and very comforting that the ball has been set to start rolling. So I think those two questions have been answered favorably. Regarding the Mama Falashade, I have always liked her, and I have never judged her even when she did not speak. I never thought she was paid. I just thought that it was a family issue and she was trending carefully. She wanted to tread that lane carefully because at the end of the day, they are all still family. But the last video she did 2 days or 3 days ago, where she requested for the DNA, that Wunmi should go ahead and do the DNA. I think that was what ticked them off, and they started cursing and raining, invoking all sorts of things on her, and that actually propelled her to release the new one she did yesterday. So she's been on the side of justice, and I think she has given it to each party according to the way they deserve. I know when Baba went to Oriyomi, then she also released a tape that Baba Mohbad because of family issues and stuff like that. When Baba went to Oriyomi, so this tape she released, I think is number 4. So she's been fair and very objective in her submissions. So I did not have any issue with her, because you have to keep an open mind. People think if you scold Baba Mohbad, you are anti-justice, but that's not how it goes. In order for you to be very objective, you have to actually look at both sides carefully. So to me, she's been very, very objective in her submissions and in most of her videos. So that is that. And what other thing did you talk about? Did you talk about Wunmi? Are we talking about Wunmi?
No. We are not talking about Wunmi. We're just trying to check private autopsy, just like you have asked the question.
This other video she released, I like the fact that she enumerated that they are spending blood money. I like that aspect. She mentioned blood money. I remember the story of Cain and Abel. When God said, Cain, where is thy brother? His blood is crying for vengeance. So, when you have blood covenants, when you have blood, it becomes something really deep, more than the ordinary surface. So I like the fact she mentioned that because of the blood tie between herself and Mohbad, Adabi, we were trying to look for the English word for Adabi yesterday. Adabi Aja, because of the blood connection between her and Mohbad. So that was a very strong word, and I really appreciate that area for her to come out and speak strongly and boldly like that. It spoke volume to me, and like I said, I've always seen her as a very good person with a very trusting heart. She will say it the way it is, and I've never had any issue with her or anything. Even when she did not speak, I never said she was bought over or anything. I personally don't even think people are bought over anyway. I think people give their submission based on their level of understanding and level of education and exposures. That is what you will base your submission on. So some people, they still will, just let me leave it at that. So if you are not very exposed and you are not very objective, you don't have too much knowledge of some things, you will, for example, look at the way Andy gave his information and submission. He said because he is privileged to a little bit of something going on the G, he was able to give a stronger and better submission. That is how it is in everything you do. Your level of education, level of assimilation, your understanding of English language, and all of those things comes to play for your understanding. So if somebody speaks and you don't understand, you are bound to misconstrue